Hey there, YouTubers. What we're going to go over today is I'm doing a chair for a drawing at a car show. I started with a black chair and I've added like a neutral gray background to it, some black and white and a little bit of blue, and obviously I drew out the picture with soft lead pencil. What I'm doing here is putting an overreduced white on it and basically bringing out what they call the mass of the object. You know, I'm making it where the light's going to strike it the most and kind of giving it form. Just moving along here. I actually airbrushed this fast, so it's kind of cool to see me work sometimes. Just overreduced white, bringing out the details. I'm not really going crazy with it. I'm doing there with the pencil is kind of sharpening up some of my lines. If you make a mistake or something, don't freak out. You're going to go over it with several other colors later on before you finish it. I'm just massing it up, making everything loose. My initial drawing had some proportion problems that I wasn't really happy with, but you know, it's okay. I'm just going to paint over it. Camera right now, changing colors, coming back with a black with some blue in it. If I can get away with it, I don't use straight black. Black is a depth killer. It really kills your color. It really muddies it up. I do use black for, like, you know, really tiny details, or, you know, bringing out lines and stuff like that. But I try to keep the use of black to a minimum. Or if I do have to use black, I put violet in, or blue, or use black and a green. Here I'm using some violet and some red, kind of, you know, bringing it out where it's like a 3D shape. You don't want to go completely straightly red because, you know, the way the light's going to catch it, it's going to, you know, different shades of red as it goes around, and besides it'll look flat if you just go straight red. I know a lot of you guys who do this, they'll mask everything out. I hate masking stuff. It just kills my flow. To get around that, I overreduce my paint. I get real close. I don't take the tip off my brush like a lot of guys do. I've broken too many airbrushes that way. Now, I'm going down here. I've added a little bit more black to my blue-black mixture and just kind of forming it up, making some tires, sharpening it up. I think off camera I bumped my camera and knocked it over, so we got a new vantage point. Going in here, putting the, you know, the dark spots, like those old trucks like that, they had rolled fenders on top and there was a tube. Just going in and sharpening everything up. This is a fairly strong black, but if you see right there, you can see the blue in it. I'm taking my chrome right there and do the little reflections, those little moony hubcaps, spark plug wires in. Again, you know, to do spark plug wires, if I'm using overreduced black, I just get in there, let the pressure blow, and it makes a tube. It looks pretty cool. Here I'm going back with some of my whites. You know, the tires burn, and this is not just straight white. There's white with some blue in it. Same way with, you know, using straight black. If you go in there straight white, there's no other place to go. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to thicken my white up a little bit, or like not put as much thinner in it. I'm going to turn my pressure up a little bit and get really close and really punching the little detail out here. It's good. You know, white and airbrushes don't get along very well. White is a thick paint by nature, so you're going to have to thin it down. And what I'm doing here is I went back with some, looks like oriental blue or maybe cobalt blue. A real fire job I done that week. You know, reflections in chrome is blue. Looks beautiful. And just using the blue to knock back the white. Even though the white is great for reflections, you know, a lot of times it's better to knock it back a little bit. It just looks better. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. Remember, every time somebody does that, a puppy lives.